All right, guys, so I have my base done already and my eyebrows already on. If you guys want a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows or my foundation, just make sure to leave a comment down below and I will do that. So today, like I mentioned, we're gonna be using the James Charles X Morphe, I can't see, it's so big, palette to do a tutorial. Now, I know recently there has been so many tutorials with this palette, but all the tutorials that I've seen so far are pretty out there, and you know, because it's supposed to unleash your inner artist. But I think that for me, realistically, I do more of a neutral kind of look. So I'll probably be playing with obviously the neutrals, and then obviously some of these peaches and pinks that you see. So let's just go ahead and get started. And to start off, I'm actually gonna start with the R37. I'm gonna take this really pretty bone color right here. It's called Canvas. And I'm gonna go ahead and just put this all over my lid. And I know that James emphasized that using an eyelid primer will work best. But like I said, I'm approaching this as a regular day kind of thing, and I don't really use eyelid primer. I just use concealer and that's about it. I want to see how it works without me doing anything different that I would normally do in my makeup routine. So as you can see, I'm kind of just packing this on a little bit and then blending it out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use Code James, which is this color right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and with a really light hand, I kind of grab the brush at the very end, and I'm just gonna go very, very lightly on my crease, as you can see, like this, and kind of just creating the outline of my crease. As I'm doing that, again, my brush is really like, I'm holding it at the very end, super, super lightly, because the closer you hold your brush to the actual like brush part, the more pressure it applies. So I'm just kind of fanning this out to kind of give it a nice wash of color, but keep it on that crease. So you can see that it just creates a little bit of a shadow. Again, I'm just tapping off the excess and just doing it like that. And I still think it's showing up pretty nicely without the eyelid primer. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the same exact brush, and I'm not even going to wipe anything off or anything, and I'm gonna take this beautiful like tangerine shade. It might come out a little bit brighter than I anticipated, but that is okay. This one's called 518. I'm gonna go ahead and tap off the excess and do the same technique, because again, what I'm trying to do here is just build a nice wash of color on my crease. And the more layers you add on, the more careful you have to be so it doesn't get too crazy. But as long as you are blending it out, there is not a problem. So now we have this beautiful wash of color on our crease. So now I'm gonna go ahead and switch to a more denser kind of brush, which is the M433. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this kind of, not really sure how to explain the shade, but it's called Rusted. It's like this pink reddish kind of orange. It's kind of hard to explain, but I'm gonna go ahead and take it in the same exact area, but it's going to look a lot different this time because we're using a denser brush. So I'm kind of tucking it in there. I'm kind of taking this end of my brush right here and flipping it so it gets right in that crease. now I'm gonna go back in with that same color, that same brush that we were using earlier, and that same color 518, and just kind of blend out those edges a little bit more because the orange got lost. All right, so now we're left with this really pretty orangey kind of fiery like ombre going on. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take a packing brush, and this is the Morphe M167, so it looks like this, and it's pretty flat as you can see. And I'm going to take a darker shade and pack it on the outer corner and then blend it out. That's so funny. 10% off, which is a really large pan size, and I'm gonna go and put it right here. And I know that looks crazy right now. It looks like you completely just ruined your look, but I promise you, you didn't. Now I'm gonna go ahead and take the same brush that I was using earlier, but without any product on it, M433, and I'm just gonna use it to blend it out. Now we're left with a beautiful kind of ombre kind of look. And again, we can clean up the edges later on when we are done with everything. And so far, I have no fallout, which is amazing because I like to do my eyes usually first. But for the sake of time, today I just did my eyes last. So now we're left with this really pretty kind of like cranberry, very Thanksgiving kind of look. And now I'm gonna go ahead and pop on a little bit of a shimmer because I feel like this is missing a little bit of that. So I'm gonna go ahead and take, to start off with my M705, which is a tapered kind of concealer brush. So I'm gonna try using Literally. It seems, yeah, a little bit pink. We might have to mix in a couple. And I'm just kind of laying this down as a little bit of a base. I will wet the brush in a minute, but what I'm doing is I'm just kind of carving out the shape of how I want it. It's almost like a fake cut crease. I'm kind of just going like this and defining the shape of that shimmery shadow. You could use concealers to completely cut this out and have a really pigmented look, but I am not going for that look today. I want a soft, pretty, everyday kind of look. So I'm just carving it out a little bit. So now what I'm gonna do is I am going to put So Good on top of that. So Good is a little bit of a gold color. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the Morphe setting spray, and I'm going to just spray the end of my brush and use So Good. So far, I used better shimmers. I don't want to say it's completely the color. I think it just might be the fact that I don't have eyelid primer. I'm not really sure, but it's pretty. Don't get me wrong, it's pretty. It's just not as bright as I expected it. but that is okay. So I'm just taking that brush one more time and I sprayed it one more time, and I'm just getting the corners because my fingers don't let me get there. So I'm just doing that. But it's still giving me a really beautiful shade, and I like that I mixed both of them because it has a little bit of a pink hue underneath. So now we're left with this, and we have a couple of things that we have got to clean up. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to take the M433 that we used earlier with a little bit left off of that dark color, and I'm just going to kind of blend the shimmer and the outer corner one last time. So now that I like the way it looks right now, I'm going to take a R37, and this is completely clean, it has nothing on it, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend all of my edges out. I like this technique because it lets you blend out anything without adding any additional color, so it doesn't really mess with anything else. Alright guys, so we are done with the eyeshadow look. I think so far it looks so good. Right now is do the lower lash line really quickly, and then I'm going to put on some mascara. I'm not sure if I'm going to do eyeliner, and then I'll be right back. Alright guys, this concludes today's video using the Morphe X James Charles palette. I really like using this. I thought it came out beautiful, and for $39 you get 39 shades, which I think is an amazing deal. And I do like that he has a bunch of different colors. You have the rainbow colors, you have the neutrals, and you have the more neutral ones that you use every day and right in the middle. And this palette is huge. It's gonna last you a long time. And again, I really did enjoy using this palette, and I hope you guys enjoy today's natural glam, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.